Hello, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's video. First of all, I just want to say, if you celebrate, I hope you had a wonderful Christmas. I hope you're having a really nice, what I love to call like a rest period. I really feel like the Christmas and New Year period is such a rest period. A time where you just sort of put tools down, and you spend actual quality time with family and friends. Yeah, it's one of my favourite times of year. It really feels like the drawing in and the close of lots and lots of things that have been happening. Happy New Year to all of you. This is an exciting video because I thought I would film the last week of December's meals. The meals that I've been having over December really, with filming a bit of the big day, just to show you, just to capture the memory. But yeah, just family meals that we've been having this week. If you're not new to the channel, you will know that I love to film these videos. They're probably my favourite to film, and we really do enjoy our food in this house. I love cooking from scratch. I love cooking nutritious, delicious, but budget-friendly meals for my family. I'm really passionate about it. What's the best time of year to cook in? It's definitely this time of year. Christmas. If you want to make December really busy, have a baby in December. Now I have to have a birthday celebration 2 weeks before Christmas every year. And you know what? Yes, it's very busy and it is kind of stressful, but also it was actually really lovely having a December birthday. It was such a magical time to have a birthday. So we really love celebrating my son Jasper's first birthday. But yeah, it has been a month non-stop. I've been doing non-stop school stuff for my older son. We've had birthday stuff, we've had Christmas, we've had New Year stuff. There's just a lot going on. So I did myself a big favour and I ordered a big HelloFresh box, and it was one of the best things I could have done for this month. I needed the meal prep help. So as you probably know by now, HelloFresh does meal delivery kits where you can go online and order, or go on the app and order yourself and your family some meals, and it all comes portioned to your house based on how many people you've ordered it for. It's all really fresh ingredients, and what I love the most about HelloFresh is probably the diversity. I have needed that this month. I feel like December is such a heavy month of roast dinners and roast meats and roast veg. So it's really nice to order something that was super duper not the classic British roast, if you know what I mean. It really split things up for us in our house, but also just made December that little bit less hard for me. I do love home cooked meals much more than takeouts, and I really don't want to rely on takeouts to give myself the break, because one, they're not that good for you to have very often, and two, they're so blimmin' expensive compared to home cooking. Lawrence and I used this one as a date night meal, and it was just such a good idea. We got pulled teriyaki beef, bao buns and sesame wedges. It was absolutely sublime. So first of all, the Brussels, a lot of the meals that they create are seasonal, so they use seasonal veggies. So we had Brussels and cabbage and things like that. The Brussels were done in a way that I don't think we can go back. We can't go back to how we used to do Brussels, and we've always done Brussels quite well, but the Brussels were done with a miso paste, honey and olive oil. It was so good. So I did film this meal, but that was, if you ever see something like this on the menu, go for it. They've given me a new code for you, which gets you a new discount, and it is quite a good discount. So if you use my code SO50, that's going to get you 50% off of your first box. So a huge discount on a lot of food. 20% off your next 4 orders, plus 3 months worth of free treats. Use my discount code. Here is my QR code if you want to get that big discount on some good food. January can be kind of a blur kind of month, so if you did want to treat yourself to something or just put a little pep in your step, but also make things easier food wise, yeah, use my discount code while it's live. I can't wait to show you the meals we've been having this week, because it really truly is the best week / month for food. Enjoy. If you do enjoy this kind of video, give it a thumbs up, and yeah, let's get on with cooking. Okay, so starting off strong, I started the week with these hoisin buns. They were stunning. The beef comes pretty much already cooked. You've just got to put it in the oven for a little bit. It was so tender and soft and easy to pull apart with forks, and then you add your teriyaki sauce. I think this was teriyaki. My memory of Christmas week has totally faded, but this dinner was probably one of my favourites I've actually ordered off HelloFresh. We really enjoyed it, and it went really well with the Brussels sprouts that we served them with. I'm loving cooking anything and everything with Brussels sprouts at the moment. We had the Brussels sprouts with is it tahini, and yeah, it just worked really, really well. I've started to actually stock the freezer with bao buns because I've realised just how simple it is to just throw something that is like sort of chicken or beef in the slow cooker with some teriyaki spices and serve it in a bao bun, and it makes it 10 times more delicious. So yeah, that was our dinner that night. We also served it with a cranberry dressed salad, and let me tell you, 10 out of 10. The next evening I decided to make a spag bowl. Spag bowl I just keep pretty simple. I just fry off some vegetables, onions, carrots, mushrooms, slice it all off, get those frying, and then I can fry the mince with it and garlic. I tend to throw in garlic near the end of frying because garlic does burn so quickly. So if you want like a really nice garlicky flavour, just don't cook it for too long. But yeah, so just frying up loads of veg. I really feel like this is the week where you need to have as much veg as you can possibly squeeze in, because once Christmas Eve sort of hits, it gets really beige heavy in my house with lots of potatoes, lots of party food, things like that. So I was having, in the days building up to Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, I was having lots of vegetable rich foods, and I love a spaghetti bolognese. So yeah, I just threw in as much tomato paste as I could manage, 8 tin tomatoes. I always put lots of Worcester sauce in there as well, just gives it a really nice depthiness. A red wine stock cube. I have never made my own red wine stock cubes, but they're definitely my favourite to sort of use in a spag bowl, so I do need to try that out. Because yeah, just so delicious. And I simmered this for a while and served it with spaghetti. We love spag bowl in this house, and I know I've mentioned this quite a few times. I'll always mention it in case you're new, but I always make just a bit extra and then I freeze like a child-sized portion, because either my 1-year-old or my 4-year-old at some point will be having something different to us, and I can just get it out the freezer and cook it. So I always, with meals like this, I always prepare a little extra child's portion for the freezer. This morning I actually woke up desperate for some fibre and some health and goodness and vitamin C, because we had been very ill in the lead up to Christmas. We had got the flu, then we got norovirus, and I just really don't recommend any of those things. So I made a big fruit salad for the fridge, and yeah, I just thought I'd film it because it was a really nice cozy Christmassy morning. Apples, pears, kiwis, and I popped it on the table. I always find that when I just pop really lovely delicious vegetables or fruits in the middle of my table, my children just eat it, rather than put it all on their plate, because it can become quite overwhelming during dinner time if I try and add too much on their plate. So I tend to put fruit and veg out all day. Anyway, the next day just made a really super duper simple dinner. We tried these new apple and ale, I believe it was, sausages from Aldi. If you see them, they're specially selected. If you see them, I absolutely highly recommend them. They are delicious. Like, they were some of the best sausages we've actually ever had. So yeah, I think they were, yeah, like cider apple. They were so good. Obviously making my own chips. Years ago when I decided to stop buying as much supermarket made stuff, chips was one of the first thing I've done, and chips made by yourself is so much better than anything you can buy in the supermarket. I'll link my chip cutter down below. Just cut yourself some chips, parboil them and put them in the oven, and all the better with the Wagyu beef dripping that Aldi was selling. I actually hope they're still selling that because I really want to pick up some more. But yeah, we had some Brussels sprouts, obviously, because they are very much in season. And we had my homemade chips and sausages, and it was a delicious dinner that night. These sausages went very, very well with some Dijon mustard. So yeah, highly recommend. This day I was actually making up, because I was trying to clear out my freezer, because as the build up to Christmas happens, I start making lots and lots of things for the freezer with leftover turkey and gammon and things. So I knew I needed freezer space, and I had some lamb mince in the freezer. So I decided to make a shepherd's pie, and yeah, it was a really delicious meal. I did actually do something I thought I'd never do. And when I was making my shepherd's pie, I actually, I'm embarrassed to say this, but I actually had to add ketchup instead of other things because I'd run out of tomato paste. And you know when you're just trying not to go to the food shops and you end up going 100 times. This day I was like, I'm not going to the food shops because we've got so much food in. I'm just going to make do. And because I didn't have tomato puree, I decided to use ketchup. But I will say it actually worked. I also put lots of rosemary in the dish with the carrots and onion. Ketchup, Worcester sauce again because that adds a nice depthiness to it. And one of my homemade chicken stocks, again using up freezer stuff. That was the last of one of my homemade chicken stocks, so pop that in there. And yeah, just let it simmer for a while. And I actually made this earlier in the day. I cooked it, most of it, and then I baked it later in the night with the cheesy mash, and it was very, very good. The mash we make is super duper simple, but essentially cheese, milk. I sometimes add a bit of mustard in because mustard in mash is very good, or the ultimate is horseradish, but my children are having this as well, and I just feel like they wouldn't like horseradish yet. But yeah, using one of my Christmassy crockeries, I just poured the mince in, put the mash over the top, and I have to say it was delicious. So yeah, if you're ever at a loose end, ketchup in shepherd's pie does actually work. I believe it was cottage pie that my dad used to put beans in, like a tin of baked beans, and it works really well. So you can also do that. Top it with cheese and bake it in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes. And this one is also great for freezing, so if you do want to actually freeze it, I would recommend you can freeze it as is, pre-baked, and yeah, really good. There we go, very delicious. Festive meal that's not a roast dinner. I refuse to have anything that's similar to a roast dinner in the build up to Christmas because I just really want to enjoy the roast dinner for what it is on Christmas Day. Okay, and this is Christmas Eve, and I thought I would show you just bits of what we're doing during the day. So I'm actually making a cola ham in the slow cooker for Christmas Day. Well, actually Christmas Eve night. And also we had some of my family over, and we had a huge Christmas buffet using up all the stuff from M&S and Aldi that I used from the taste test, and I got some pizza in, and it was delicious. Everybody really enjoyed it. And this is Christmas Day with our turkey, and yeah, my children are still in their jammies. We had such an amazing day. I really hope you guys had a really good Christmas if you celebrate. We had cheesy leeks, Sweden carrots, Yorkshire puddings, tons of pigs in blankets and turkey and Brussels, and truly was one of the best meals I've ever eaten. Homemade cranberry sauce, Yorkshire puddings, loved it. Anyway, don't forget I do have my discount code for HelloFresh, which is going to get you lots and lots of money off some very good food if you want a rest this Christmas period. And I really hope you had an amazing time, and I will see you again very soon in the new year. Bye!